Well, is this actually working? I just connected everything up and then I just hit record. Guys, welcome to another video of Carl Reacts. I've been on hiatus the whole week, as you've noticed from the non-uploads, because I've been very busy with family, kids, and all that. I'm just getting all things ready because tomorrow here in I gotta see if my audio is working. I don't want to stop and restart. Okay, plus 150 milliseconds. Good. There's an offset because I have a cam link connected to my computer, and then I have this. See if I can do it without destroying everything. This, which is not a phallic object you use for a pleasure. Sorry, that's the wrong placement. How do I get it out of here? Ah, crap. Jesus. Anyways, it's a microphone. It's a microphone. It's a condenser microphone I had for a drum to pick up the cymbals on my drum set. I have everything on like these arms that can attach to my desk. Microphones in the arms, I can just literally pull it out of the way. The camera is also on an arm, so I can just, it's behind my monitor. Giant monitor. I'm looking at myself. I'm looking good. Signora, è bella questi capelli, grazie. Anyways, so getting ready because tomorrow here in Austria, which is where I live, I'm actually Italian, I live in Austria. Tomorrow, the 15th of November, starts a very important day in the history of Austria. And that is lockdown for those who are unvaccinated. If you want to look up what it means, go look it up. And if you are still one of the people who have decided, not to get it for obvious health reasons, then okay, it's not obvious. I haven't told you, but there's a specific reason why I can't. But the government doesn't care. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a lot more free time to make videos, I guess. Anyways, so I just get I'm just basically hanging out with the kids and all that. So because they don't live with me anymore. Me and my ex-girlfriend broke up and they live with her out in a gigantic house out of the city. But no, I live in the city. I live in it's actually a good-sized apartment. It's like, no. Anyways, enough of my life story. I've been already going on for 2 minutes and 24 seconds. So what are we reacting to today? I've seen this in the comments 1,000 times. Okay? 1,000 days and 1,000 nights. I've seen this in the comments. People saying, you need to react to Jay Weinberg and Code Orange. I'm like, what is that? Code Orange? Is it a song? Is it a band? You and You Alone. So I looked it up, and I think this is a Japanese band? Huh? I don't know if Jay is actually in the band or not. What does the description say? Is there a description? No, don't start. I just ruined the beginning. I don't know what happened. Inspired by their new album. Underneath, I recorded a cover of You and You Alone by my friends. Okay, that's good. So it's friends of theirs. Of his. Not of theirs, of his. Not mine. I don't have any friends. All alone. Looking at my phone. That rhymes. I should be a rapper. And so, obviously, it's a cover. The band is called Code Orange. Now, the premise is that I have been a little critical of Jay Weinberg's playing in Slipknot because I don't know him outside of Slipknot. So I guess someone said, look at this cover, it's so magnificent, this and that. Whenever he plays Slipknot, the new Slipknot song that came out is great. Sometimes the way he plays Joey's parts is a little sloppy. I mean, how can you, Joey Jordison, it's difficult to play, primo gusto. So let's check it out. Before we get into the video, guys, don't forget, okay, this is very important, don't forget to click on the links in the description. You're helping out the channel. If you want to leave a little donation to my Patreon and buy me a coffee, it's in the links. And also, let me know what other video you want me to react to, and I will do it, etc., etc. Also, Amazon links. If you are in the United States and you click on any of the Amazon links in my description, you don't even have to buy that item. All you have to do is click on it once, and anything else that you buy, Amazon gives me a commission for because you clicked on my link. You don't pay anything extra, but I make just a little bit. So if you buy something that's like $300, I think I get like $5 for it. So anything helps this channel grow, and it actually gives me more income that I can sort of back away from, my office job, which I probably might lose soon because of various mandates. But I guess they don't care if you're sick. So anyways, not my job, but just the government. Anyways, let's get into it. What are we reacting to today? I told you already, and wow, 5 minutes of intro. Let's just do it. Okay. Now, wow. First of all, I love his room. This room here that he has. First of all, he has a guitar and bass, and you can see his mask back there, the Slipknot mask, and his playing is awesome. Yeah. Okay, you know what? This pisses me off because he's an amazing drummer. Obviously, Jesus Christ! I never thought he was not an amazing drummer, but I thought that there was just that little bit of extra nuance lacking from when he would play the Slipknot songs. This is awesome. Jesus Christ! Very, very precise, and that footwork is amazing. Okay, I'm noticing something. So what he's playing here, these are Roland E drums. And I think it's the VA something rather. Maybe it's the 509, 507, 707. I don't know. There's so many freaking models out there. I don't know what's what. If you notice, the kick drum has triggers on them. So the sound you're listening to is a triggered sound, okay? Don't get triggered for everyone watching out there. So the sound that he's playing, there's electric drum triggers on the acoustic type shell of these V drums, and as you can hear, when he plays the very fast double bass parts, they sound amazing. I don't doubt that he has amazing footwork. He can play amazing patterns with his. Sorry, it's the milk. Amazing patterns with his feet, because it's the same thing with me. I use double stroke rolls, and a lot of times, if you were to listen to it acoustically, it would sound like. I don't know, just throwing a bunch of drums down the stairs, and stairs that has carpet on it because it's a muffled sound. And whenever he would play the Slipknot parts live, even parts which were either fast double bass or stuff like that, the audio level would go much lower because he doesn't use triggers live. Here, you can actually hear that it's awesome, and this is normal for all the death metal players, death metal drummers. They all use triggers, because a lot of times when you play these very fast parts, whether it's continuous, whether it's intricate, it doesn't matter what it is. If you have only a microphone on your bass drum, it's not going to pick it up, and an electronic trigger carries the audio signal through. It cuts through the mix, where you can actually hear the bass drum. I thought he was wearing leather pants. I'm so sorry. I thought he was. I thought he was wearing leather pants, but no, he's wearing shorts, and those he has tattoos on his legs, on his knees and shit. I thought he was wearing leather pants. By the way, that design with the head and the drumstick coming out of it, I think it's a drumstick. Oh no, it's a knife going in. It's actually pretty cool. I think I've noticed something. I noticed that his pedals, I think he used the DW. I don't know if they were the 5000s or the 9000s. Probably the 9000s, chain driven. I think I saw them in other videos. But I noticed that these look like he has a solid link, not the chain on the pedals. They're probably still DW, but because DW does make a direct link pedal, so I have to see if I can try and stop because I saw it. It was like 2 seconds. Ah, crap. You know what? I'm going to try and see if I can get this way, because I got to know. A man gots to know. Uh-huh. Right there. You see that? You can see my mouse moving around? Right there. That looks like a direct link. And from the looks of this down here, that for sure is a DW because of this down here. And this also looks, a couple of dots here might look like this pattern continuing on here. So he's probably playing the DW, I think they're DW 9000s with direct drive. If that's the case, that's awesome because you can do so much more with direct drive pedals. You guys have no, for those of you who don't use direct drive pedals, you're missing out. I'll just say that. Yeah, you know, I'm really digging this beat. Okay, so I am impressed, first of all, because I did not know any of Jay Weinberg's playing outside of Slipknot. I never really checked him out. Why would I? And because he was never really on my radar before. The only reason is whenever I heard, oh, Max Weinberg has a son that's a drummer. I mean, why wouldn't he be? I'm a drummer. I wish, I would love for my sons to grow up to also learn how to play drums. They're 5 and 3 at the moment, so I don't live at home with them. So whenever they come over, my sons usually, just hit my drums a little bit. And I really had the one thing I do remember is how he joined the band. It wasn't even something that he wanted to. But it was something that they pretty much, I think his, what is it called? His manager contacted him saying that he had an audition for a big band that really wanted him to like try out to see it. Or it wasn't even that they wanted him to try out. They just wanted him, period. I don't know why. I'll never understand. I don't think they ever released this information. If they did at one point and I happen to miss it, let me know in the comments below. That basically when he found out it was Slipknot, he's like, wow, Slipknot! I used to listen to you guys 20 years ago, I was a huge fan in high school, like everyone else on the planet. I mean, that would be totally awkward. I'd be like, wow, Slipknot! I don't listen to you guys anymore, but hooray! I mean, yeah, I still listen. I listened to the old stuff up to All Hope Is Gone. It's I think it was Joy's last album. It's very good. It's very good music, and I have no problem listening to it day and night. even if it's different, even if there's parts that sound like Stone Sour. Oh, no, 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 no. Actually, I think Stone Sour, for those who don't know, Stone Sour, I think, existed way before Slipknot ever existed. Corey Taylor's been in Stone Sour. I don't know, did he create Stone Sour? I don't know. But they've been around, I think, before Slipknot in the Iowa area. Iowa? Des Moines? Also from, I don't know. But because I think what happened was that when they formed Slipknot, it was Joey, Paul, and Sean. They would visit Joey, used to work at a gas station in their little town there where they're from in Iowa. And they were talking about how they can, bring this project forward. And I think they actually were looking for a new singer. And they said, oh, and, we know this singer, Corey, from the band Stone Sour, which I guess is a local band at the time. And I'm like, wow, Stone Sour, that sounds familiar. Of course, because it's the band that's there now. And, yeah, I mean, and the rest is history, I guess. They recorded this 4-track demo with Corey Taylor on it. And, yeah, that's it. I mean, what else can I say? But the thing with the thing, getting back to this, so Jay joined the band, Slipknot, the band formerly known as Slipknot. Wow, 16 minutes. And yeah, he now is part of the band. I'm not a big fan of the first two. I like the first two albums he recorded with them. There are one or two songs which are actually good, which I listen to more often. The Gray Chapter was more musical. The one after that, which I don't remember the name of it, the last one that came out was like literally like 4 songs, and the rest was just like weird samples and sounds and stuff like that. And that really, I was like, huh? What is this? It sounds like the new Tool album where it's like, a couple of songs and then it's like these intermission sounds that last 25 minutes. And then, oh, hey, let's put a drum solo in the album. We haven't recorded an album in, 16 years? It was probably more than that. 16 years, 2006. Yeah. So we haven't recorded an album in 16 years. Or 14 years, I'm horrible at math. Let's put a drum solo in there because we could not figure out how to write another song. Seriously. I'm not knocking Danny Carey. That's a whole other bag of worms. I'm not knocking Danny Carey's drum playing. I'm a huge fan. But seriously, a drum solo. He's very good, amazing drum solo. He does all that weird sounds and stuff. He has samplers behind them and synthesizers and all that. But seriously, a drum solo in a Tool album. What is this, Metallica? Come on. And, yeah. So I have this problem. I go off course. I didn't take my Ritalin today, so I can't really focus on the prize. So anyways, amazing video. Amazing playing. I've gone on way too long. I don't want to bore everyone. I'm sure you were bored by the 5-minute intro. And that's it. I really wish, if Jay is watching this or someone knows Jay, tell him to look at this channel and say, Jay, you can clean up your playing 1,000%, and literally you can, every single critic out there, a negative critic, will have a different point of view on your playing if you just put triggers on your freaking bass drum. Because this sounds awesome. It sounds very clean. No, it doesn't sound sloppy at all. Very precise and very clean, okay? So just go to D-Drum. Go to, I don't know who makes triggers nowadays, Yamaha or whoever, and say, look, just give me, they're free. They're not even, they're like $50, trigger's $50. $50 for a drum trigger for the D-Drum ones, like $50 to get to them, $100, maybe $200 for a drum module. They have, Roland makes this tiny, I don't even know what it's called. It's a tiny one with like 2 inputs or 3 inputs. Buy that. I mean, you probably have a drum tech that can set all that crap up. I mean, Slipknot's a couple of $1 million band, at least for each concert. I'm sure you can afford to put 2 triggers on your bass drum. You would clean up your sound 1,000% on your bass drum, especially for those songs that are very, very, very bass drum intensive. Trust me. With the way Slipknot drummer has, the Slipknot band in general has evolved over the years, it started out with no triggers, and then eventually Joey, then at a later point, moved to triggers because he was using less energy and he needed the sound to stay constant. So I understand. I do the same. I used to beat the crap out of my drums when I started playing when I was like 16, 17 years old. I'm 38 now. I'm tired, okay? I got 2 kids. I got an ex-girlfriend that I'm paying for. I got a house. I got a job. I got to do all this stuff. I got dishes to wash, clothes to clean. So whenever I sit down and play drums, I want to play as relaxed as possible, you know? I don't want to die. So, anyone out there still watching this video, thank you very much for watching. Links in the description. Leave a like, subscribe, all that happy jazz, and I will see you guys in the next video.